What is history?
Opposites.
You can read the board. I'm so happy to hear that. No, what is it? What does it mean? Stace.
Change.
Thank you, Stacy. I'm glad to hear someone's paying attention. History is the study of change over time. And what's change? It's this, it's opposites. It's two things that push against each other in opposite directions. So the civil rights movement, okay? It's two opposing mentalities. In the South, the majority believes all men are not created equal. And there's a minority who believes that they are. So that minority struggles, and it fights, and it pushes, till eventually it becomes the majority. Am I boring you? Huh? Let's give some examples, okay? Of opposing forces, like, I'm gonna go night and day. What else?
Big and little.
Good. Anything else?
Left and right.
Left and right, very good. Stace?
Me and you.
You and I.
You and I.
Teacher, student. Anything else?
Mr. Dunn?
Yeah?
Just wondering if you could count me and Gina's bald-headed sister as opposites.
Gina, come on, tell me you're not gonna take that. You got a bald sister? Is your sister bald? Give me something.
May 17th, 1954.
And is there any crane stuff on down to find out?
And I expect some thought from you. I don't want just dates and facts. I want to know why. I want to know consequences. I want to know what it means. All right, now back to the bald sister. What's going on with that?
17th, 1954, the Supreme Court ruled on the case of Brown versus Board of Education, making it illegal for states to segregate public schools. This was a major step forward in the struggle for racial justice and helped begin a flurry of bold and heroic actions known as the Civil Rights Movement.
Well, I feel good today. Anyone else feel good? I need a volunteer, and I need somebody who feels strong. So what we got here is two opposing forces, Terrence and myself. And we're pushing against each other, and as long as one is stronger, and it looks like it's T, the change is slow and consistent. But once the other side becomes stronger, there's a turning point. Thank you, T. Make sense? Okay. Now, turning points can happen like that. They can be physical, or they can happen on a greater scale. Like a war or something. So, why don't you do me a favor and write 3 examples of historical turning points that we've talked about in class. Okay?
71. 1,200 Attica State prison inmates seized control of the prison and took hostages to negotiate changes to their inhumane conditions. Governor Nelson Rockefeller ordered a military assault on the prison, which killed 29 inmates and 10 hostages, everyone caused from police gunshots. An official commission later stated, with the exception of Indian massacres in the late 19th century, the police assault was the bloodiest one-day encounter between Americans since the Civil War.
And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all.
What is this machine that he's talking about? It's keeping us down. What is it?
Like robots and stuff, right?
It could be robots. It could be robots, but let's say it's a metaphor. He's saying this machine is keeping me down. Now, what is that? What keeps us from being free? Miss Dre.
Prisons.
Absolutely. Absolutely, prisons. Okay? Prisons are definitely a part of it. What else?
White.
White is definitely a part of it. The man.
The school.
The school. Exactly. The whole education system is part of the machine. What else?
Aren't you the machine then?
Oh, no, you didn't. What'd you say?
Aren't you the machine?
You're saying I'm the machine?
Yeah, you white, you part of the school.
Oh yeah, I guess you got a point. All right, so I'm part of the machine, but if I'm part of it, so are you. You are too. We all are. And this is the thing. Remember, everything is made of its opposing force. We may be opposed to the machine, but we're still very much a part of it, right? I work for the government, the school, but I'm also very much opposed to a lot of its policies. You guys hate coming to school, right? Yes. Holla back if you heard me. You hate it, but you come anyway.